Hello everyone and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. We're here outside High Hrothgar. What time is it? 7:38 p.m. Well, let's go in and see if we can find somewhere to go to sleep. I think, if I remember correctly, we do have some quarters here that we could sleep in before we make our way down to Ivarstead once again. Question is, where? Okay, it's not here. Here, mayhaps? Nope. Let's go to the other end. This goes to the backyard, right? The courtyard. Yes. Hey, here we go. Our own little chamber. Let's get a good 8 hours of sleep. Beautiful. And let's see. Got some stuff we can store. Yes. Alright, I said I was going to go find bear pelts for Temba. Okay, let's take care of that quest next. Time to go hunt some bears. In and around the throat of the world and Ivarstead. What a beautiful snowy morning. Sun's not even up, we're getting an early start to the day. We can get some breakfast at the inn in Ivarstead before we kick off adventuring for bears. You know, sometimes they say you shouldn't do this stuff on an empty stomach, but I don't know. I always have a weird stomach first thing in the morning. Oftentimes I don't like eating first thing when I wake up. Force feeding yourself. It's like what Charles Bukowski said, you know? What man in his right mind wants to shovel food down your gullet, force feed yourself, shit and shave first thing in the morning before going out and selling your soul to a corporate master? And in this context, it's just, you know, I'm an adventurer. I make plenty of money doing this. But you know, the same concept applies. I don't want to eat food first thing in the morning like that. Makes my stomach feel all weird and crappy. Can do a whole bunch of you know, running and walking before I need to put any sustenance down my gullet. It's a shame that no bears will respawn. I would like to fight some more on this way, on the way down, but you know, is what it is. I'll just enjoy the peaceful environment. Love the trees. Love the mountains. The stars, the wind. And it reminds me of home, honestly, in real life. You know, being from Newfoundland originally, I spent a lot of my winters in my youth out in the woods with my dad, because he's a lumberjack, or he was at one point in his life for many years when I was a kid. And, you know, aside from being, like, I went to work with him a couple of times, but then, you know, my family house had a wood stove, so in the summer and fall, you would go out into the woods and cut down trees to store wood to keep the furnace going. Spent a lot of time out in the woods cutting down trees in my teenage years. And, you know, I don't think I fully appreciated it then, because I definitely appreciate it now. Now that I live in a city where that kind of lifestyle is completely absent. There's just something about being out in the middle of a copse of trees in the middle of winter with all the snow, and you know, maybe you see some animal tracks around, you see like some rabbits or a moose or something. Got your chainsaw, you cut down a bunch of trees, load them onto a sled, pull them out to your house with either a snowmobile or an ATV, depending on what season it is. Yeah, it's a vibe, and I kind of miss that, you know. And who's to say where my life will take me in the future, but I don't foresee myself being a person who lives in a city permanently. Let's just say that. I don't know if I could ever live in Newfoundland again permanently, but I've been thinking about living in a more rural area of Quebec that's maybe somewhere close to Montreal, but not quite. And I've talked about it on this channel before, you know, my desires for that. Would love to own my own house someday, even though that's a pipe dream. But yeah, playing Skyrim sometimes reminds me of those days, because the environment is just very reminiscent of it in some places. You know, minus all the Nordic burial tombs and such. Although even that is a little bit reminiscent because of Lanso Meadows, you know, in northern Newfoundland, which was the first Viking settlement in North America, I guess, outside of Greenland. I don't know if the Vikings ever settled in Greenland. I feel like they did. But I don't want to say that for certain and say something that's incorrect. I know there is historical debate as to whether Vinland means Newfoundland or Greenland or Iceland or even some parts of, like, the east coast of the United States or other parts of Canada. Like, it's not 100% confirmed.
You don't look like a pilgrim.
Hey,
Why bother?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
what do you got for sale?
Take a look.
It's in a book. Let's see. Let's have some bread and some cooked beef, and we'll have a honey brew mead. Yeah.
If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
It's a long way to the bottom if you want to rock and roll. Maybe they should say it's a long way to the bottom if you want to play grindcore. Chicken's egg. Oh, you're still here. Right. Okay, we need to do that quest at some point. I'm going to find those pelts for Temba, and then we're going to go talk to Sam Guven.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword.
Sorry, ma'am, don't work for free. Well, let's see if, wait, why is it leading us here? That's weird. Forsaken Cave? That's odd. This mod fucked something up. Well, if it did, I'll just remove all my stuff from here and then delete this mod. But I don't want to have to do that. I got one bear pelt here. 5 more here. Okay, so I think I need 3 more. Alright, so we gotta kill 3 bears. Out into the wilderness we go. Oh, here we go. Or are you a saber cat? No, you're a bear. Come on, Lydia. Help me out here. There we go. Boom. Another one down. Honeystrand Cave. Well, let me guess. We can probably find some more bears inside this cave, I imagine. Beehive husks. Beehive husk, and a honeycomb. Nice. Alright. Oh yeah, there's 2 more. We're golden. Damn it. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. We got all the pelts. Nice. Let's investigate this cave for a bit. See what's here. We've got 13 iron arrows, 9 septums, 42 septums, and a potion of magicka. Ooh, fireflies and torch bugs. Some hanging moss. Ooh, dead goat. Okay. I think that was everything in here. Alright, let's go back to Temba. I love these birch trees, too. I love that this area of the world, I think we're in the Rift, I think this counts as the Rift, is full of birch trees. I like that's the aesthetic. Birch trees, they burn real good. Probably one of my favorite types of wood, to be honest. Like the bark is particularly good for starting fires. But I also love spruce and pine and fir trees because they smell so fucking awesome. Absolutely love them. Okay, let's turn off this quest. Turn to Temba Wide-Arms. And she's at her mill, I suppose. Makes sense.
Hail, companion.
Hey, Tempa.
These damn bears are driving me crazy.
Oh, you have crazy eyes. Are you a vampire? I brought 10 bear pelts just like you asked.
Nice to finally meet someone who can follow simple instructions. Here's your reward, as promised. Now if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work.
Okay. Iron War Axe of Rebuke added.
If you get a chance, kill a few more bears for me, will you?
I'm sure that'll happen. Alright, let's go talk to Sam Gavin.